Hi, I'm Sharon Hickox. Welcome back to our morning mindfulness or music and mindfulness on this Monday morning. In Reno, Nevada, it's 10 o'clock this morning. Wherever you may be watching, it may be different, but good morning, and let's begin our week with a little thoughtfulness about thinking about how we are and trying to relax and maybe get the best out of ourselves that we can for this week. In Reno here, the weather has been really varying a lot. So one day it's sunny, and then even in the next afternoon, the very same day, it gets rainy, and then we'll have a storm and it's windy. So it's been varied a lot, and it's kind of been a contrast to the stay-at-homeness that we've mostly been doing. So we have, in one sense, that constant, but then that ever-changing. And in a way, I think that's a parallel to life all the time, that we're this balance between ever-changing and constant. So that was just on my mind this morning. So let's just start with some focusing in with just some relaxing chord progression like we do. Notice how the room changes when you bring music into it. And just kind of focus, let your thoughts go wherever they want for a few minutes as you just kind of relax into the a setting of listening to music and participating. As we've talked about before, if you listen to the chord progression, you start at a home base and we get a little farther away, but we always come back home. So if you think of that kind of as a journey where we have some degree of uncertainty, but we always come back to a nice resting home place. So there's a lot of research about the power of connecting through music. And so I want to remind us again how, even though I'm not in the room with you, you may be in the room with somebody else, and we want to connect through that music. So I want to remind you to clap your hands if you'd like to, or I think a good one is just kind of patting on your legs or on your arms, on your chest here. You can do one-handed. Bum, 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 bum. And I also like this one that we've done before, where you give yourself a big hug and you just pat. You can kind of feel wherever you can get to. You can kind of feel the different ways it really resonates in your body. So when we do this, actual physical movement while we're listening, we have a more visceral experience with it, and we also have that that connection. And I was just reading something actually that was talking about, even if I'm not in the room with you, if you connect with me through the music, with you engaging in some sort of sound, it really helps our connectedness. And connectedness is the key to longevity and happiness and lots of things. So I'm going to start again, and I can't clap or tap or pat at the same time as I play the guitar, but I invite you to please do that with me, and I'll think about you patting and clapping as I play the guitar. Boom, 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 boom. Clap, 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 clap. clap, 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 clap. You get the idea? Feel your body just move in that gentle way. It doesn't have to be anything too strenuous, or it can be more invigorating. Just get your body moving, your toe tapping with the music. Great. Now, I want you to start. You can either stop clapping or do both at once if you're mind to hum along with me. Okay, get those vocal cords going. It doesn't matter if you're a singer or you're not a singer. Just try and get some breath out of your body. It helps fill up our lungs and get some sounds out. You use that resonating chamber that is you to get some humming or some oohing or ahhing into the world with me. So hopefully all the sensations in your body are starting to increase. We're either clapping or moving our hands. We're getting our voice going in that resonating sound. Wow. Some people really like the humming. You can feel that vibration. Whatever it is for you, try and get active with me in the music. Great. Now let's start our I ams. Now we've been doing this every week for quite a while, but I know for me, I need a reminder all the time. I do this a lot when I run or when I walk. Things that I need to remind myself of what I am and how I am valued. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Think about what your I ams are. It doesn't have to be the same as me. Think about what you need to. I am strong. I am strong. I am patient. I am patient. I am patient. I am valued. I am valued. I am valued. Now we can get really specific. I am a good mother. I am a good father. I am a good teacher. I am a good person. I am a good friend. I am. So here we are, just taking, what was that, maybe 10 minutes to just reaffirm our belief systems in ourselves, to activate our ears and our eyes and our singing and our body, to just in a peaceful way where we don't have to think about tomorrow or yesterday or whatever, and just focus in here to just feel relaxed and who you are as a person in the world. So today, the earworm song that I'm going to give to you is he's got the whole world in my hands, in his hands. And I like you to try and we're going to first just sing it. I appreciate if you sing along, and then we're going to change the words. And hopefully, as you go through the day or the week, you'll get this tune stuck in your head and think of positive affirmations or positive goals that you can use for yourself as you face different things during the day. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 She's got the whole world in her 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 hands. And I think right now, how we are all relying on each other to do the right thing and do the safe thing to keep everybody healthy. Maybe the best word here is we. We've got the whole world in our hands. 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 And we're counting on each other to do just that. We've got the whole world in our hands. 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 Just make up whatever you like. It doesn't have to be my ideas, but I'll share a few. We've got the people. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the whole world in our hands. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the power to change things. Yes, we do. We've got the whole world in our hands. We will know what to do if we only listen. We will know what to do if we only listen. We'll know what to do if we only listen. We've got the whole world in our hands. Think of what you'd like to say too. We need to be thoughtful in what we say. We need to be thoughtful in what we say. We need to be thoughtful in what we say. We need to be thoughtful every day. We need to help each other when we can. We need to help each other when we can. We need to help each other when we can. We need to help each other today. An important thing to me today is gratitude, or maybe every week. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for the people that I don't know who help keep everything going. We've got to be grateful every day. We've got to be grateful every day. We've got to be grateful every day. We've got to be grateful today. Now you try and think of what you're feeling in your heart right now to sing about to yourself, for yourself, for the people around you. Now today, as this song comes up to your head, maybe you can just think of nice affirmations for yourself, for your community, things you'd like to remind yourself to do and keep in mind to be the best self that you are. Okay, thank you for sharing that with me. Now I'd like to go through our guided meditation and relaxation. And again, the more you do this, the better you get at it, and the more you can use it as a tool when you're feeling more anxious. It's always easier to do it when you're feeling fine and comfortable, but we've practiced it and we're just like, okay, if you feel in a really tense situation, go to that, okay? Even if you're having trouble, like your muscles are sore or anything like that, you just need to relax. It's a good way to go to it step by step. It's sort of, we can get very distracted, but when we go through each just spend a span of time in it and relax. All right, so let's get meditation mode. I'd like you to just notice first that you are breathing. Once you notice that you're breathing and that's working fine, try and take some deeper breaths. That can be helpful. In your own time, in your own space. So if you just keep your mind on your breathing, and then also maybe start to close your eyes to help that focus. And as you close your eyes, I want you to start centering on the heaviness of your body in the chair that you're in or wherever you're sitting. Feel the heaviness of your body and let that heaviness go all the way down to your feet. Feel the heaviness in your feet. And that heaviness of your body and that heaviness in your feet connects you to the earth. So I feel this weight of my body in my chair, which is connected to the floor, which is connected to the earth. I feel my feet nice and heavy on the floor, connected to the earth, connected to my house, which is connected to the ground, which is connected to the earth. Just notice your breathing again. You may now be able to take a little bigger breath. Kind of hold it even a second and let it out. You're drawing yourself into this more mindful spot where you're just thinking about specific things, the heaviness of your body connected to the earth. And little sounds, little thoughts may flit by. Just let those thoughts just be like a leaf floating down a river and just go by. Hello, thought. Goodbye, thought. I'm concentrating on this right now. Now let's go to your feet. Let's tighten up the muscles in our feet. Tighten them up and then let it go. Tighten up the muscles and let it go. Now let's go to your calves. Same thing. Tighten up the muscle and then just let it go. Do it again. Tighten the muscle up, hold it, and let it go. Sometimes if you time your breathing with that let go, that can feel nice. But mostly know you're breathing. Air is coming out and in and out of you. Let's go up to your thighs. Tighten those. And then you have your glutes there. Tighten those glutes. And let it go. See if you can tighten it a little longer this time. Tighten. And let it go. Let's go to our tummy muscles. And tighten those up. Hold it. And let it go. Take a deep breath. And let it out. Just sit in your breathing. Let's go to our chest and our shoulders. Tighten those shoulders. You can even raise them up a little if you like. And then really feel them drop. If it's something that feels good to you can just roll your shoulders a little bit. Nice and gentle. messages may be coming again. Let them just drift by. Feel the heaviness of your body in the moment connected to the earth. The feeling of your body starting to relax. Let's go to your hands. The same with your arms. Let your arms tighten up and then just let it go. If you're in a place where you can do it, just let your arms droop down to the side of you. Let them feel heavy too. All the heaviness helps connect us to the earth, helps ground us in this moment that we're in right now. Let's go to our face. Tighten up your jaw, your face muscles, and let them go. See if you can just even let your jaw drop a little bit to feel that relaxation. Just kind of check in with your body. See if there's any space that you need to sort of go back to and tighten up and relax again. Notice your breathing. Maybe it feels a little easier now to take a deeper breath and let it go. Now let's find that white light. That white light, for me, I always find it looking up. My eyes close and I can feel it shining down from the right side above my head. But where it shines for you may be different. Find that white light that shines through your body. It fills your body with just the right temperature, a little bit of warmth and comfort. It moves down your head and your neck and your shoulders and through your arms, through your torso, through your legs, and down through your feet, till your whole body is just filled with that white light. It feels warm and good and comfortable. And all the worries and all the doubts and all the distractions just kind of flow out your feet as that white light fills your body. If you have any areas of pain, maybe a blue light can come in there like a soothing light. Concentrate on that area and help ease that pain for you. Working together with your white light, feeling that relaxation. Notice your breathing and the relaxation that you feel in that moment. In this moment. Now let's add an image for you, whatever that might be. Maybe a beautiful mountain setting where you're sitting on a warm rock, maybe your feet dangling into the stream below you. Maybe you're in a field of flowers, looking around, seeing the little petals gently blow in the wind. Maybe you're sitting on a beach, feeling the warm sand underneath you. Whatever it might be for you. Try and see the details in where you are. Every little blade of grass, every little sand speck, whatever it might feel for you. Just a place where you find peace and you can exercise your sensations from your mind, the feeling and the sound and everything that's around you. Just sit in there in that space. Look around. See the beauty. See that beauty that you see outside you. See that beauty inside yourself. You are a part of that beauty. You are beautiful like your surroundings. I'd like you to take that feeling with you as you start to Come back to the room that you're in. Come back to thinking and hearing what's around you. But remember that beauty. Remember that relaxation that is you and you carry in your heart and your being. And see if it's a place you can go to when you feel the stress comes up. You remember this spot that we shared together. So gradually notice the light in your room. Your eyes opening back. And here we are. We've taken this little time together just to feel our relaxation, notice our muscles, notice the centeredness. Thank you for joining me here today. I'm Sharon Hergox again. I work for Notable Music Therapy Services. We're providing these mindfulness videos every morning at 10 o'clock, and but they're recorded, so they're here all day. We're trying to keep the music going. There's more information about our organization and ways to donate down below the screen, but I just mostly thank you for being with me here today, and hopefully you can have a peaceful day and a peaceful week, and hopefully also I will see you next week. Thank you for joining me.